Hello and welcome back to yet another Kingdom Come Deliverance episode. We are now in here because from what I figured out, actually this is the place we're supposed to be. And I figured it out after spending a lot of fucking time hanging around this area, because I thought this is the mining district with all the miners. But apparently it was somewhere around here all along. So now all we've got to wait. All we've got to do is wait. Until it's after nightfall.
My respects.
And yeah, we even got the marker, so uh, we can eat Sigismund's sausage. And now see what is going on in here.
Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
FBI, open up! I am not locked in here with you. You are locked in here with me.
Never mind. We'll cut this shit down. Du wirst sterben. Come on then.
As I said.
Wait! Don't kill him.
You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people. We can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my two best men. I'm not a fool.
Your two best men were quite shit.
I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me. You can't see where we're going.
All right. But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
Wait, who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbor's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure, but he says he knows you and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Oh, I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
Not well. As we were approaching Trotsky, we were attacked by bandits. They killed all our men.
What?
We only got away by a hair's breadth. And we lost everything, including the message. We ended up in rags, like beggars. They wouldn't let us into the castle. After that, we tried to get by as best we could.
Good God! I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
We did.
And? What was von Berkhoff's reaction?
That bastard first used us, and then wanted to get rid of us. We only just avoided being killed.
Sacre. So there's no chance the League of Lords will turn against Sigismund?
No chance. On the contrary, von Berghoff and von Aulitz came here to Kuttenberg to be at Sigismund's beck and call.
Christ. And what are you doing here, actually?
I came here with a man called Zizka.
Zizka? Jan Zizka of Trotsnov?
Aye, he's called Jan Zizka, of Trotsnov.
Well, blow me down. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well. What was strange was that his band was infiltrated by Istvan Toth, if you remember.
That rat from Talmberg. What was he doing there?
It turned out he was spying for von Berghoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So the fucker's still alive.
Not any longer.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
To our enemy's death.
Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good Lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then. And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Bergov took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
Well, it could have been worse.
That's the way of the world. For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Ah, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobs just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
I must admit, I see his point. He has plans. He wants to take advantage of the truce while it lasts. And he doesn't want to provoke Sigismund into starting warring again. And he's probably right about Capon. Nobody's going to throw away the chance of a fat ransom, or waste a nice opportunity for blackmail.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
And also, it's about your safety.
my safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Gutenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Thank you. You don't know how much it means to me.
Don't worry your head over it. If I was tortured, I'd tell them everything I knew before the iron was hot.
Well, thanks.
But I'd regret it as well. I don't like pain, that's all. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh, how's that?
Because you know how to do it. Don't you?
You have a lot of confidence in me.
Well, I don't have many options. Well then, am I right?
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkov?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkov was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkov is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell three of us conquer a fortress, and one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
The history of suicidal madness.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who'll help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right, I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot. All right.
Not many questions I can ask.
Good luck. It was good to see. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming.
Tell me about it.
All right. You've been pegged as a thief? What? I've been pegged? Oh no. I don't like being pegged.
Careful.
Well, we can also go here and do that. We can also check out that quest as well. Check it off of the list. Now I want to go in the other direction. I guess I do. Alright. Oh, but I can't get through there. Oh, that's annoying. No, yeah, I have actually been marked as a thief. Do I have anything stolen on me though? Oh, I do have a couple of books stolen, I guess. I even have a bunch of stuff stolen on me. I guess we better not get caught then. Best we leave the city then. Until I can drop off my stuff. Let's save then. Well, so I can just get out just like that. That's convenient. Good. Very good. We'll come back and deal with that stuff when I've put away all of my stolen stuff. I can then pay like 100 gold of a fine.
Go! Quick!
I don't think I have a room bot in here, so I don't think I'll be able to sleep here. Although, hold on, which tavern is it? Just a guard. No, I do have a room in here, I think. Yep. Yep. Alright, that's good. Let's drop off the stolen stuff. Well, we can actually read the books first. I guess we didn't really steal all that much then. Alright, I wanted to sleep for longer, but I guess we can just have a cockerel or something. Do I have a weak cockerel? Yeah, we'll just have that and we'll be as good as new. So anything stolen I want? Sure, but I don't really care about it all that much. Bohujovic, cross the river by some tree. And that's like by some lakes, like the middle of the water, pretty much. So I don't have anything big else stolen than just that book and those couple of thingies, right? Oh, still we can not like that, the other way around. Yep. Fine. Alright. Would be good.
Grüß Gott.
I have some hot
Was?
wraps and
I don't buy any. Wouldn't you rather have something to...
I'll have a big eye.
Verstehe. And who are you looking for?
I had a chance to get to know innkeeper Bakovitz. He had a few...
A few rags and a piece of rust. And Red told you I know where...
She just told me the password.
Na, prächtig. That is the agreement.
Bakovitz has influential friends. Guild will do well to...
Gut, you have recht. But if I don't like it, Good. Stop by once you have something better for sale, mein Freund.
Sure. Is the side quest from you? No.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Hey, youngster. All right, man?
Was
Maybe.
Henry?
Kwiatoslav. Pleased to meet you. Well,
I?
brilliant. You're just
Really?
someone trustworthy who could help.
And you were just waiting in case one
Of
happened?
course there is. It's just that I... And his assistant. Even worse. What's more, I can tell at first glance you ain't...
So, you want me to write a letter for you?
I couldn't have put it better.
What kind of letter?
Like I said, it's an important business letter.
Are you offering him?
Aye. You could say that.
What do I...
A whole heap of coin, pal. It's really important for me.
Really?
Very long.
All right.
Brilliant. But before we get started,
What's this about?
I was given this here parchment by one...
How many miles you've wandered at such a grueling pace? Rest your feet, dear maiden. Sit here upon my face. That sounds more like bawdy verse than a love letter.
Is that what it says? Bugger. You know what? But it's clear you can read, so...
Where are we going to write the letter? I can see...
Oh no, we can't write it here.
Well then...
You have to go to Kuttenberg, in the northern part of town, known as the... Enter the city by that gate. Keep going straight until you pass the town hall. The building may look a bit run down from outside, but don't worry about that. Go in, and my business...
Hold on.
I'm afraid I've got things to be doing. But don't.
Can't you tell me...
Nothing to tell. And what better way...
Right, so I go to the city, and in the miners' district...
That's right. Tell them to in the office that justice is worth more than silver. So they...
You have a pass?
You know, when coin's at stake, you can't trust... And welcome...
Alright.
I love you too.
Oh, well. We'll still go and do that, though, first.
Oh,
Do you remember me, you cunt? You sold me that map.
yeah. And what of it?
Do you know where that map led?
If I knew, then I would have found the treasure myself, don't you think?
There was no treasure. It led me to a pack of fucking thieves. But that's not all. I went through their pockets, and one of them also had a map. The exact same map. Can you explain to me how there could be two maps exactly the same?
How should I know? I just found that map and sold it to you.
Listen, I'm a nice enough fellow. I could make mincemeat out of you, but it wouldn't solve anything. Let's talk this over.
There's nothing to talk.
Your pockets are probably empty. It's understandable. Got a family, but by robbing decent, God-fearing people, you're just paving... Are those few groschen... You see?
I drew...
What?
Yeah,
But there was all kinds of writing on it. You don't know how to write.
I do. I studied in Prague for a while.
Why did you leave?
Money ran out. My parents helped with the fees. Now I'm trying to make money by building. And God willing, but that will probably take a long time yet. I'll make a little...
What did you use to actually draw that? I don't believe you just made that.
No. I found a similar one at school once in a book about my native region. I didn't really know, except that money didn't last long. So from time to... But in all that time, you're the first person to return and want their money back. The others just supposed they were looking in the wrong...
How many of those fake...
I don't know. Whenever I get my hands on a piece of parchment,
And you know...
I know. It's...
You sold me a worthless...
I'll give the money back.
You know what? But you'll go back to university as soon as possible. If you're lucky...
It's nice of you to take care for others like that. You know what? When I have some...
That's a good...
And if you ever need a handy worker, drop by.
Right, whatever. Ah. So then we are still probably wanted in Kuttenberg, so... And here is just the main quest. We could go and do a quest for this guy. I don't really mind that. We still have like bending over a corpse of a merchant. Sure, we can kill them. Oh, I missed. Damn.
Already, are ya?
You really got me good. I'll give him that. 2 crossbow bolts can really hurt, I guess. Well. He's had some pretty nice bolts, so I guess that's how he penetrated me. And you didn't really do anything, despite having a nice night axe. Well then. Oh yeah, I need to get through the river actually. You know what, I'll cut the travel out and I'll see you when we're there. Alright, welcome back, we are here.
I'd like to... Why not? There's one... The main thing is to keep it... Very well. It's actually a kind of feigned attack, after which you quickly go around your opponent's way. It's just like a slap with the sword's blade that can be done now. Go! I'd like to learn... What do you want?
Not that.
I'd like to... Why not? From what I've seen so... Aye, you rain blows on your opponent from above, and when he's expecting another, in short, now. What do you think? I'd like to... Why not? I like using it, but... Of course. If you... Now.
Alright, we'll try to steal their money back. And then...
Good one, eh?
We'll start the quest. Oh, unless I cannot rob him, so... Alright, well, it's not like I'm short on money anyway, so that's fine.
Have you found the rest of...
Yeah. But... Oh, shit. We have to face them. We have no... But since you're here, friend, what do you say? Will you...
So how many...
I don't know exactly. I'd feel a lot safer.
Remind me, please.
Well...
And what's inside?
It's not important. I'll tell you
Okay.
I knew! Tugboat will get the horse.
Ooh. Well, I appreciate the fast travel. Well, if we are going off against humans, then we surely should poison our sword. We can use that. And that.
Come here. So? There's nothing to plan.
You want to get yourself killed? We should take advantage of the fact that they don't know about it.
You can't be Enough. You want to get revenge, don't you? So what's with... Exactly.
We'll finish this quickly. Let him have it! New blood, yeah! Let him have it! Got him! Next! To me! Get him from behind!
Christ!
Now just this one! Ha! You got him!
That was easy.
It's done. The camp, do you feel better now?
Yeah, not at all. Try looking around here a bit.
Nothing.
They've probably got nothing good on them, given their numbers. Yeah, I kind of expected really mediocre stuff.
Where are you hiding it, you bastards?
Where can it be?
Ooh. Now that's some of decent stuff. Yeah, I guess I can take them too. Well, well, well. Shall we open it up? No, we cannot. Alright.
I found something, but it doesn't look like a chest for valuables.
You give it here. Quickly. Oh, thank God. We're saved.
And now I hope you'll finally tell me what's in the chest.
You're right. I promised you. As you correctly noted, it is not a chest for valuables. It is a reliquary.
What? So they stole a bunch of bones?
In your hands, you held Knight Alesh of Zimburg, our father.
What?
At least, what's left of him. You see, when father died, As well as his 2 grieving sons, he also left behind his worldly possessions. In particular, our family seat, Engelsberg Castle. A castle that rightfully belongs to us, but our mother refuses to grant it to us. Instead, she made our uncle steward. She says we're too young and reckless for such responsibility.
And how is this related to the reliquary?
In accordance with family tradition, the remains of the lords of Zimburg are buried in Sedlets. This is how the monastery shows its gratitude to our ancestor, the founder of our line, who had it built long ago. Many years ago, however, we moved to Moravia and abandoned the tradition. My brother and I decided to lay our father to rest in this holy place, and prove to our mother that we had grown up.
Except on the way, they stole the reliquary from you.
Indeed. If Mother found out what happened, she would never hand over Engelsberg, not even to our grandchildren.
Why didn't you want to tell me what we were looking for?
You don't take it personally, but if word got out that we had lost it, you can't imagine what our father, a noble knight, in the hands of Sigismund's foreigners?
I know what it's like to bury a father.
You are a good and honorable man, Henry. Once more, now my brother and I must go to Sedlets. But then we will stay here for a while. If you until then,
may God be with
I wonder if I can rob you now. No, I still cannot. Well then, I guess that was it. For this quest, this human camp was kind of a disappointment, but sure. Old massive tree. This art is quite amazing. Well, I guess the only thing left to do now is to actually return to Kuttenberg, where we are wanted, but we don't have anything stolen on us, so we should be fine. We can just pay off the fine. It shouldn't be too high. I don't care. And yeah, you're under arrest. Indeed, I am. We'll see what we're working with.
Here you are, you thief! Surrender now!
I surrender!
Ah, here. You've been loitering around where you should. Don't think where you've been. You'll pay a fine. And if I don't.
What? 8,000? What? Ain't no way.
They'll steal your nose from between your eyes.
Wait a moment. I didn't steal it.
Don't try to make a fool.
Shit on his hands and don't give him any water.
Also, it's from him. No.
That's quite a.
No, we aren't doing that. Okay then, I'm gonna deal with that somehow and then I'll see you in the next episode. So for now, thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Alright, so you know what I did? I will put that before the last section, so... and that's me from the future. In case you wanna know what I did to not have the 10,000 fine, I just spent basically 2 weeks in-game just sitting and drinking. I basically sat at a tavern and just drank a bunch of stuff. I got max alcoholism, so then I just sat on my ass and didn't do anything. I'm still kind of alcoholic, but will somehow go through that, and now I have 19 drinking, almost 20. So yeah. Technically, I know that I could have bought like 150 pure schnapses or whatever and get max level drinking, but I don't think it really matters, so I basically just drank all the alcohol I ever gathered throughout my entire playthrough. So yeah, that's that, and so yeah, back to the past me.